And we are back with another juicy ass podcast for you mothers.
We back.
So, I guess, man, I can't remember half this weekend, bro.
Why?
Because I got slammed by a freaking ginormous dude. We
will talk about that in a bit. But yes we will. You got some CTE going on?
I got a little CTE going on. But before we get started, bro, let's do some housekeeping.
Yes.
Where can they find us on social media?
First of all, on Instagram.
IG.
You go to the top search bar, and if you put at CONOCASTPOD, that's where you can find our podcast page. And then my private one, well, my personal one, it's at Joa305. You can find me there too.
JoJo305.
Where can they find you though?
Bro, so check this out. Before they find me, they gotta go to Twitter.
Also.
Twitter. Alright? So here's what you're gonna do with Twitter. You're gonna type in at CONOCAST, CONOCAST, and give us a follow, man. That's the only part of social media that's a little slacking right now. So we need to get y'all to join the conversation and tweet at us and say what's up. You can find me, my personal page, at Sleeved Papi, like a sleeve, like a shirt sleeve, but it's really relating to a procedure that I had about a year ago. Find us there. Also, we're on Facebook, so just like
we were forced.
We were forced.
Yeah.
Facebook, since they own Instagram, they force things onto us, especially if you own a business like
communism.
Comunismo. Like Che Guevara was still alive. Anyway, thank you guys so much again. And also, if you like what you're listening to, don't forget to leave a review. Leave a rating as well, 5 stars if you like it. And tell your friends.
And email us. If you guys got any questions or concerns, feel free to email us. Our email is actually pretty easy. It's CONOCAST, CONOCAST @gmail.com. And drop some knowledge on us.
Some hot fire.
That's right.
Some hot, them hot bars.
So we're gonna start it off right now, and we're gonna talk about this long weekend that was much needed, especially if you work in corporate America.
Oh, Jess.
Boy, that extra day is like...
It's like heaven.
Yes.
It's like a taste of heaven.
Right? Yo, but here's something that I want to start doing. Let's let them know what we're sipping on. Cafecito. Cafecito.
Ooh, that one hit the...
You're getting better.
It hit the... oh, Jesus, where's that G? Nope.
You're getting better at it now, but it looks like my yelling at you is working.
Look, this motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, dude, it was a long-ass weekend, which both is awesome and awesome. There is no bad side about a 3-day weekend.
Yes, there is.
What's the bad side?
On that Tuesday going back to work, it's like, boy,
well,
I was checked out 30 minutes walking in.
You're like, can we make this into a 4-day weekend? Yeah. Can we turn this into a perma vacation where I can still get paid?
And I was just cloudy, but yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, what'd you do this weekend other than hang out with me on Sunday?
Saturday. Damn, I don't even remember what I did Saturday, bro. I think we just... So here's what... Obviously, we've been talking about Game of Thrones, and every time I bring it up... Every time I bring up Game of Thrones, it's like... I'm always like...
No idea.
No, I have not caught up. Because I have seen every single season except the season 8. So my wife and I, we put in the effort this weekend to catch up on the whole season. Luckily, it was only, how many? 6 episodes?
That's 6 hours of your life, bro.
That's fine. It's the weekend, bro. And so we caught up, and we were able to do that. So, yeah, man, it was pretty cool. I don't know why people don't like the ending. I guess I can see why. People spend 8 years, right? And I guess that's probably the difference between me and other people is that people have spent 8 years to end it like that. When me, on the other hand, I've only, I binge watched it all 7 seasons in a month. Last year, and then just waited for this final season to come out. So for me, it was like, I already knew how this was going to happen. You know what I mean?
Did you cry in the last episode?
Nah, bro. I was legit sad, though, because, and there was a meme that I had posted because, damn, it's sad. It's Sunday, and there's no Game of Thrones. So it's like, it's you get really attached to certain characters. And
it's with everything, though. I mean, if it's a good story, I think it's probably one of the main reasons I'm still a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Because you get attached to characters, you start following their backstory, and you see them climb and the fall.
Yeah.
Just like any other good story. So, I get it. You know,
but
I'm not going to judge you. I watch wrestling, so.
That's what I did, man. And then Sunday, you know, you invited us over. We came through. We had some fire arroz con gandules.
Shout out to Mom.
We had some carne asada. We had some salsa made by your wife.
Spicy, bro. That shit was so much spicier than
it was good.
Esa cosa percolated in that thing.
Yeah.
And I put some of my eggs in next morning, bro. Fire out my asshole. But, bro, it was fun, man. It's always nice to have you, your wife over, and we just get to be a family and do what we got to do. But
so there was two things I want to say is that I haven't had Don Q rum in God knows how long. I guess
Orlando.
Well, you know they put them in the coquito. And I haven't had coquito maybe 2-3 years.
That was the rum from Christmas that's still left over.
For real?
For real.
Damn.
And rum don't go bad.
I know, bro. And I just kept pouring and pouring. I was trying to catch up to you because, you know.
I was already litty by the time you got here.
And then
why are you trying to catch up, though? Drink at your own pace.
Nah. That's not how I do it. And then.
Bro,
my wife texted me and was like.
Bro, you can't keep up.
And my wife texted me and was like, you need to slow down with the drinks. I guess it's because your dad. I guess he saw me going in there for like the third time in like 20 minutes. Refill it. And he made a little comment. He was like, oh, shoot. He was like, are you going to drive? You know, he asked my wife if she was driving. She was like, yeah. I was like, damn, bro, I better slow down.
Boy, just Papi being Papi, bro.
And we didn't get to redeem ourselves in Domino's, which was kind of annoying.
It's okay. You know, sometimes it's better to keep the peace than to create war with a game of dominoes.
I didn't want to make your sister cry again like last time.
Bro, you can't make her cry any more than my brother can. My brother legit makes her cry.
She was having PTSD, bro.
Bro, talk about
flashbacks.
It. She was like, you're like my brother. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why are you so competitive? Because you suck and you don't pay attention.
It's serious, bro, when it comes to domino. Domino.
Yeah, dude, gotta pay attention to that domino pa que no te quede con el capicu.
For real.
Anyway, so I guess the elephant in the room is, did I win gold? Nah, I didn't. I didn't do it.
Unbelievable.
I fucking suck at jiu-jitsu. Anyway, no, but I went deep in the tournament. Ended up being, I think, was a final count was the morning of the website said 9 competitors.
9 competitors.
But by the time we actually went to the tournament, 15 guys in our bracket.
So,
well, 15 guys like in total in the division.
Okay, so where do those 6 people come from?
I guess there wasn't enough people in a same weight class but older division, like older folks.
Oh.
And they just moved them all down to the same division so everybody can fight.
I see.
So, yeah.
Kind of just filled the gap or whatever.
Just filled the gap, you know, so people can get matches and get some competitive fights. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I think I had a pretty good showing, if I'm being honest with myself. I mean, am I upset that I lost? Fuck yes. I hate losing.
Yeah, me too.
But I came out injury-free. I got some valuable mat time. I got to experience both the winning and the losing aspects of it.
So how many matches did you win?
I won 2 matches, lost 2.
2 out of 4? Okay.
So I won 500. So I might as well not even have gone.
So like the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, basically. Basically. Like the Dolphins. Yeah. At least I'm not like the Marlins with a losing record.
Jesus. Yeah, I didn't even want to talk about that.
Dude, but I'll tell you this. My second win was probably the most flashiest win. About 1.5 minutes, I broke a dude's arm. I felt bad for the guy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a violent person, but I guess I am violent because I broke a dude's arm.
Well, you're in a match. You got to do what you got to do to win, right? I mean,
yeah.
Opportunity presented itself, and
his fault. He left his arm out there.
Yeah, I mean, Hey, he's lucky he walked out with his arm still attached to his socket, right?
He definitely was in a sling.
Well,
So,
yeah.
Anyway, with all that said, let's get into this podcast now that we caught up with the weekend. Let's see. So, Memorial Day, bro. What does Memorial Day mean to you, man?
I mean, I'm going to be very honest with you. That was not something that I ever celebrated. Even growing up in Florida, I mean, it just wasn't something that meant anything to me. But as you get older, you kind of realize how important certain things are. And like even when I first got Dallas, like I was working on the holidays, so for me it was just like another
sales day.
Yeah, so really understanding what it means, right? It's honoring and remembering everybody that has served in the past and had, are still alive and or passed away. So I mean, it's an important. I mean, that's the reason why we're free, because of people that served. For sure.
And now let me ask you this: you being of Cuban heritage and you're growing up in, because you're second generation, right? You're second generation Cuban, where your family's from the motherland and they've experienced communism.
Right.
What did that mean to them, knowing that, hey, there are people here that fight for the good, not for the evil?
I don't think it's very. I'm not gonna say it's not very important. I'm gonna say it's more like the culture in Miami isn't revolved.
Well, I know the culture in Miami.
Well, right, and that's where they live. So you gotta understand that. What's more important to them, which kind of falls under the same category, is 4th of July. Like for them, they're hardcore Americans. In their heart, like they're Americans, bro.
They drive Cadillacs and everything.
I mean, they don't drive Japanese cars. Put it like that.
Dale.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Papi still doesn't drive a Japanese car.
Yeah, they don't.
It's like, if that, he would have shot straight in the war.
My grandma's still driving around in like a 2002 like Chevy Cavalier, bro, that has like, bro, every day from Opelika to Kendall.
Fuck.
Driving,
bro.
Yeah, straight down Palmetto. I mean, she's 70-something. She's a hardworking woman. I wish I could bring her under my own wings.
Did he have a Theo that sold drugs and had a Cadillac?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody.
Literally that.
Everybody had that Theo, bro.
Yeah. And he actually was in the Army.
Yeah?
He was in the Army. He got in at 16, 17 years old. And I remember looking at his pictures when I was a little kid. His platoon in 1982 when he was like 18. And it was crazy, bro. Like, he served also. You know what I mean?
That's awesome from your perspective. But for me personally, my dad served, right? Papi, he straight out of Puerto Rico went into the Army for 4 years. And then when it was time to re-enlist, he was like, he didn't want to be in the Army. So he went to the Air Force so he can get some kind of trade and provide. So
that's good.
Army, Air Force veteran. Definitely grew up with that discipline and that, and you've met him, so he exudes it.
He appreciates downtime, I noticed.
Oh, yeah.
He really does.
He does love that recliner. Oh, that recliner's his, for sure.
I can tell he really appreciates the downtime, bro, because he works hard.
But definitely, like, days like today, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, 4th of July, it's always a reminder of the people that have been but aren't. My wife's brother, que en paz descanse, passed away around this time last year, so it was just another reason for us to kind of just sit here and just remember the good times and appreciate the fact of, we are able to talk shit on a medium like this because of people like my father, because of people like, my brother-in-law and the countless men and women who have served and died for the idea of America. People say the Stars and Stripes. The Stars and Stripes is just a symbol, and I don't put much of anything on symbolism.